Good afternoon. My name is Dario Furman. Before I get into a little bit more details about who I am, I wanted to explain to you why I'm making these videos. I've been a recruiter for about 12 years now, and a lot of my candidates have really asked that I do this. They have advised that I have really helped them in their career, job search, how to create a strategy, how to do well in an interview, and then also how to negotiate a raise once they get that job, and then years into the job, how to become a better employee, a better boss. Are they well compensated? How do they compensate their employees? So that's why I'm making these videos. So to go back into about who I am, my name is Dario. Once again, I live in South Florida. I've been recruiting since June of 2008. And I know what you're thinking, that's literally the worst time to do this. But I didn't ask for this. It came to me. I was a auditor at a CPA firm. I graduated from the University of Florida with an accounting degree. Followed into what I thought I wanted to do. I did it very shortly and realized very quickly that it wasn't for me. I fell into this thinking it was going to be something temporary, but I fell in love and I've been doing it since. For the last 6 years, I've been working at a boutique search firm by the name of Stephen Douglas here in Sunrise, Florida. My team is made up of 9 people, including myself, and the average tenure in my group is about 9 years. And the average recruiter in my group has about 17 years of experience, which makes me, I guess, a baby. But as far as recruiting goes, I've been able to help hundreds of people in my career. The first 5 years, I did national recruiting. Everything from an engineer to a controller, from a nurse to a cook at a hospital once. But for the last 7 years, I've really specialized in finance and accounting. For the last couple of years, it's really been at the higher level, vice president, controller. However, these videos are not only for vice presidents, controllers in accounting. This is for anyone. It doesn't matter if you're a customer service representative trying to find a better job, or a salesperson, or an accountant, an engineer. It does not matter. This hopefully helps you. Today's video is really more of an introduction, a little bit about what I am, and a little bit about what I want to accomplish, and be able to help individuals like yourself. A lot of my candidates have said that there's no real great resources on YouTube, on videos, to be able to really help them. And they've gotten a lot from our coaching at our firm. We don't stop coaching when the person goes right before an interview. We coach years into their career. I'm still speaking to candidates that I recruited in 2009, 2010. And what I wanted to really go over today was just that introduction, but keep in mind, you really need to have a positive attitude, especially in this time. Today's jobless claims, I know, are extremely high, but you cannot have a bad attitude going into a job search, whether you're passively interviewing, meaning that you have a job but you wanted to find something better, or that you're actively recruiting, whether maybe you do have a job but you are really unhappy, or unfortunately you lost your job. You really have to have a positive attitude, because at the end of the day, it's going to come off during an interview, during your conversation with friends, anything. You have to be positive. I look at a bad attitude as having a flat tire in a car. You can want to go forward, but it's not going to take you very far. And it's that same concept. And I believe that any hire, any match on a job, doesn't matter what it is, 60% really has to do with your skill. Can you do the job? Do you have the skill to be able to accomplish that job well? The other 40%, which I think is more important, but in the job world it's not seen as much, is your personality with that person. It's the question is, can you do it with me? Can you do it with us in this organization? And that's why having a bad attitude can really ruin any interview. You can walk into an interview that you're 100% a match for, but if you and the hiring manager do not see eye to eye and don't match in that little second, you will not get that job. I look at interviewing like dating, speed dating. A hiring manager has to make a decision whether you're the right person or not that they're going to hire for their group, usually within an hour, maybe two. And if it's a much larger role, half a day, maybe a full day, and that's it. That's all you really get as far as them making a decision if they're going to change your life or not. So you really have to walk into that interview with a positive attitude, knowing that this is the right job for you. And there are going to be multiple videos that I'm going to be posting that are really going to go into the details on how to strategize a search, how to do well in an interview, how to the etiquettes on sending a thank you email. Nowadays, everything's on video. I'm sure at some point it's going to change, but I think video is really going to stay. People are really enjoying those more than just a traditional phone interview, which usually happens on the first step on most interviews. So that's it for today. As I said, this is going to be a quick video, just a little introduction about myself and what I hope to achieve. Hopefully I can help, like I said, many of you. And I'm going to include a link to my LinkedIn profile so you can check me out, look at the recommendations that people have written over the several years that I've been recruiting, as well as a link to my company so you can check us out just in case. And if we can help, we will, I promise. But like I said, my goal is to be able to help you individually. Anything that I can do, I promise that I will. And please comment on what you want to see. My goal is to be able to really speak about, how to build a search, how to do well in an interview. But if there's anything else that you want to see sooner than later, let me know. My goal is to be able to post probably 1 to 2, probably a week, depending on the demand. But as of right now, based on what I'm hearing from my candidates, that's the volume that they want to see. But again, if you want to see more, ask. Thank you again. Bye-bye.